Out on the open ocean, where the horizon seems endless and the water merges with the sky, there exists a floating city powered by nuclear energy and designed for one purpose: absolute dominance of the seas and skies. The USS Nimitz, designated CVN-68, is not just an aircraft carrier, it is a symbol of American naval power and one of the most influential warships ever built. When the Nimitz sails, it carries with it decades of technological innovation, combat readiness, and strategic deterrence that can alter the balance of power in any region of the world. Commissioned in 1975, USS Nimitz is the lead ship of the Nimitz-class aircraft carriers, a class that would redefine naval warfare for generations. At more than 1,000 feet long and displacing over 100,000 tons, it is one of the largest warships ever constructed. From above, it looks like a massive steel island, but beneath its deck lies a complex network of systems, reactors, living spaces, and command centers that operate together with incredible precision. Despite being launched in the Cold War era, the Nimitz continues to serve as a frontline carrier, proving the timeless value of its design. What truly sets the USS Nimitz apart is its nuclear propulsion system. Powered by 2 nuclear reactors, the ship can operate for over 20 years without refueling, allowing it to remain at sea for months at a time. This gives the carrier unmatched endurance and flexibility, freeing it from reliance on fuel supply lines that can limit conventional ships. The reactors generate enough power not only to move the massive vessel at speeds exceeding 30 knots, but also to support advanced radar systems, weapons, aircraft operations, and the daily needs of thousands of crew members on board. Life aboard USS Nimitz is unlike anything on land. The ship carries a crew of more than 5,000 sailors and aviators, making it comparable to a small town. There are sleeping quarters, dining facilities, medical centers, gyms, chapels, and even barber shops. Every sailor has a specific role, and the entire ship functions around the clock. Flight operations, maintenance, navigation, and combat readiness never stop. The coordination required to keep such a massive vessel operational is a remarkable demonstration of discipline and teamwork. The flight deck is the heart of the USS Nimitz. Stretching across acres of steel, it is one of the most dangerous and controlled work environments in the world. Here, fighter jets, electronic warfare aircraft, surveillance planes, and helicopters launch and recover in a carefully timed ballet. Aircraft like the F/A-18 Super Hornet, EA-18G Growler, E-2 Hawkeye, and various helicopters form the carrier air wing, giving the Nimitz its true striking power. Within minutes, these aircraft can reach targets hundreds of miles away, delivering precision strikes or providing air superiority and reconnaissance. Launching aircraft from the deck is a dramatic process. Using steam-powered catapults, jets are accelerated from 0 to takeoff speed in just a few seconds. The sheer force involved is immense, and every launch is a test of engineering and human focus. Recovering aircraft is equally intense, as pilots must catch one of the arresting wires on the deck with their tailhooks while landing on a moving ship. These operations continue day and night, in calm seas or rough weather, showcasing the unmatched skill of naval aviators and deck crews. Defensively, the USS Nimitz is far from helpless. While its primary protection comes from its escort ships, such as cruisers and destroyers, the carrier itself is equipped with advanced defensive systems. These include radar-guided missiles, close-in weapon systems, and electronic countermeasures designed to detect, confuse, or destroy incoming threats. The ship is also constantly protected by submarines and surveillance assets, forming a powerful carrier strike group capable of responding to almost any threat. Throughout its long service life, USS Nimitz has played a critical role in major global events. During the Cold War, it served as a powerful deterrent, projecting American strength in key regions. It later supported operations in the Middle East, including missions during conflicts in the Persian Gulf, Afghanistan, and Iraq. In each deployment, the presence of the Nimitz sent a clear message: the United States could bring overwhelming force anywhere in the world, at any time. Beyond combat, USS Nimitz has also participated in humanitarian missions and disaster relief operations. Aircraft carriers often become vital platforms during crises, delivering supplies, providing medical support, and restoring communications. The ability of the Nimitz to generate electricity, produce fresh water, and operate helicopters makes it an invaluable asset in responding to natural disasters. These missions highlight that the carrier's power is not limited to warfare alone. Technology aboard the USS Nimitz has evolved continuously through upgrades and refits. Over the decades, the ship has received improved radar systems, enhanced communications, modernized combat systems, and support for new generations of aircraft. These upgrades ensure that despite its age, the Nimitz remains effective in modern naval warfare, capable of integrating with advanced networks and joint military operations. The psychological impact of USS Nimitz is just as important as its physical capabilities. Few sights are as intimidating as an aircraft carrier appearing off a coastline, escorted by warships and backed by dozens of combat aircraft. It represents not only military power but also political resolve. The presence of the Nimitz can reassure allies, deter adversaries, and stabilize volatile regions without firing a single shot. As newer carriers like the Gerald R. Ford-class enter service, the USS Nimitz stands as a bridge between generations of naval innovation. It embodies lessons learned over decades of carrier operations and has shaped the design and doctrine of modern aircraft carriers. For the sailors who serve aboard it, the Nimitz is more than steel and machinery, it is a living legacy of naval history and pride. Eventually, USS Nimitz will be retired, ending a service life that will span nearly half a century. When that day comes, it will leave behind a legacy few ships can match. It will be remembered as a carrier that defined an era, adapted to changing threats, and consistently delivered power and presence across the globe. In the story of modern naval warfare, USS Nimitz is not just a chapter, it is a cornerstone. From its nuclear heart to its roaring flight deck, from the sailors who keep it alive to the aircraft that soar from its deck, the Nimitz represents the pinnacle of maritime power. As it continues to sail the world's oceans, it remains a reminder that true power is not only built, but sustained through innovation, discipline, and unwavering readiness.